Right now I'm gonna introduce you to James. Him and his crew, his company is doing the roof. We did a complete tear off of it. Once we tore off the initial layer, the top layer, we ran into about 2 more layers and plus some wood shakes that probably been on there 50, 60 years. Somewhere probably right around the house, right around the time the house was built. James, kind of tell us what you went into or what you ran into once you tore the roof off.
Well, yeah, the old shakes has been on there. It's the original roof that's on there, and we had to get that off. Yeah, it was like 3 layers on there.
So by code, do you think that was way too much weight?
But yeah, it's too much weight, and then well, actually most insurance companies won't even insure your roof with wood shakes on it. So we had to, tear
Why
all
is that,
off.
James? Is it a fire hazard or?
Some of it is it's a fire hazard, and just the structure, it's just not a solid deck on it. They want a solid deck, and two, because the cost to replace the old shakes.
I got you. So when you tore it off, what did you do next?
We installed new plywood.
Okay, so you put new OSB on it?
Yes.
So it's got a whole new deck on there now, which is good. That makes the roof is a lot more solid. It can hold a lot more weight evenly. When you got, like we are in Kansas City, Missouri, in the wintertime it starts snowing. Snow is very heavy, so now this roof can carry that type of weight. But also it looks better, and for the buyer who's going to buy this house, when they send in a home inspector, they'll be able to see that this is a brand new roof with brand new decking, brand new shingles, and not just new shingles over 3 or 4 old layers. That's super important, because a lot of potential investors, when they buying and flipping these houses, they'll cut corners and say, hey, I can just put new shingles on it, it looks good. But once a home inspector come in, they're gonna hit you in the head for it, because he's gonna say, hey, it's got 3 layers on there, it's got wood shake, which doesn't even meet code today. And so they're either going two things gonna happen. They're gonna ask you to give them a credit of several $1,000s, or they're gonna ask you to go ahead and take the time and tear it off, and that could slow up your closing, and time is money with an investor. So we got James here. They doing that thing, as you can see, and getting to it. Nice day, but it's a lot of hard work and taking off a new roof and putting on a new roof. Taking off an old roof and putting on a new roof.
Yeah. And it had the old 3 tabs on there, so we're going with the new laminated lifetime shingles.
Is that a Timberline?
It's like a Timberline, yeah.
Or it's a brand similar to Timberline's a brand, but it's called an architectural shingle, and it looks good. And once James, when you all think you'll have that done? Because you started yesterday, and we're here today.
We'll be done by tomorrow.
So 48 hours. We tore off 4 layers, put on new decking, and then they're gonna have the new architectural shingles applied tomorrow. We're gonna come back tomorrow and let you check that out. But my thing is, time is money. We don't have time to sit around and waste, and that's one thing I like about James and his company. They don't waste time. They come in, they get it done, and clean it up. One of the things too, notice about a lot of roofing companies, they don't do a good job of cleaning up the area when they're done. And you see what James and them is doing now. They're cleaning up the area real good, so you're not stuck with a lot of nails and old shingles and debris laying around your project. But that's why I brought in a professional. Yeah,
cleanup is very important, because a lot of times when homeowners see messy jobs, then they start questioning, the integrity of your work, because they just see 1 nail on the ground. They'll just raise an eyebrow. What else have they didn't do right or something.
Exactly. So presentation is important.
I always try to leave it better than where we started.
That's it.
That way,
I like that.
leave the customer happy.
That's it. Leave it better than when you started. All right. Well, thank you, James. We appreciate you, and I'm sure we're gonna see you on a lot more projects here.
All right.
Okay.
Get back to work.
Thanks.